Hey y'all, Achieved Ed here, and this is my guide for Stardew Valley's Master of the 5 Ways. Let's get it. In Stardew Valley, there are 5 skills that the player has access to and can improve through regular use of those skills. They are farming, mining, foraging, fishing, and combat, and we'll get into all of those in this video. And just for a quick reference, this is the breakdown of the number of experience points needed to get to each level, and you need in total 15,000 to get all the way to level 10. First off is farming, which is related to growing and harvesting crops. You can grow crops in the spring, summer, and fall, and in the winter if you have the greenhouse, which comes later. Each crop takes their own time to harvest. They cost, a unique amount, and they give you different experience based on which crop it is. For example, the parsnip gives you 8 experience when you pick it, and the cauliflower, which is coming up next, gives you 23 experience when you pick it. So each one has a different level of experience that it gets you. This is a breakdown of each crop and how much experience they give you. Coffee beans give you the least at 4, and sweet gin berries give you the most at 64, and they only grow in the fall. So when you reach levels 5 and 10 of each skill, you get a choice between two attributes. For farming, at level 5 you can pick rancher or tiller, and at level 10 you can pick coopmaster or shepherd if you picked rancher, and you can pick artisan or agriculturist if you picked tiller. It's all dependent on what works best for you. Next up we have mining. So from the 5th of spring onward, you can go to the mountain lake and go just above it. You will enter the mines. First time you go in, you get a sword. Mining is just all about breaking rocks and ore and getting gems. It's pretty self-explanatory. As you can see here, in a minute I'm going to break a copper node. It's going to give me a couple pieces of copper, and it's also going to give me 5 experience points. Mining is pretty simple. Just break a bunch of stuff. The only rocks that don't give you experience are the dark gray rocks that break in one hit no matter what pickaxe you use. They give you 0. And the diamond node gives you 150 for the first one, and if you get a second one, you get 100 experience for that one. So the gem nodes give you more, and the plain rocks give you less. At level 5 for mining, you can get miner or geologist, and at level 10 you can get blacksmith or prospector if you picked miner, and you can get excavator or gemologist. I almost said geologist. If you pick geologist. That's a tongue twister. I personally went with the miner side of it. So up next is foraging, and you can get foraging experience a couple different ways. You can chop down trees for a total of 13 experience. You get 12 by chopping the tree down, and then 1 experience by cutting the stump down afterward. You get 25 experience every time you break a large log or stump anywhere in the world. So Secret Woods is a really good place to get experience. I think you can get 150 experience a day from the Secret Woods. You get 7 experience every time you forage anything from the ground. During any season, including winter, and there's only one exception to that, and it is spring onions, which only give you 3 experience, and they only spawn in the spring. At level 5 foraging, you get the choice of forester or gatherer, and then at level 10 you can pick lumberjack or trapper if you picked forester, and you can pick botanist or tracker if you chose gatherer. Fun fact, you can only get seeds from trees at level 1 foraging. You have to be level 1. Fishing is next, and personally it is my favorite of the 5 skills. I enjoy the minigame. It's very relaxing. From the 3rd of spring onward, if it's not raining, go to the beach and you will meet Willie, and he will give you your first fishing rod. This is the formula for the experience for catching fish. It's not a set thing. Basically you get 3 experience per catch, and then you get 3 times the quality of the fish. You get 0 points for no stars, 1 point for silver star, 2 points for gold star, and 4 points for iridium star. And then you add 1/3 the difficulty of the fish. So each fish has a certain difficulty, and you can find that on the Stardew wiki if you really want to know. But more or less, the harder the fish to catch, the more points you get for it. So for an example, we're about to catch a carp. If you catch a carp that has no stars, you just catch it normally, it will give you 8 experience points. Because the carp's difficulty is 15, divide that by 3, you get 5. No stars means it's 0 quality, and you add 3 points, so it gets 8. But if you catch a perfect iridium level carp, you get a bonus of 2.4 for a perfect catch, and then you get the 3 times 4 for the stars. So it's the difficulty 15 divided by 3, you get 5, plus the 12, so you get 17, plus the 3 automatically is 20, and then times 2.4 is 48 total experience points. So getting perfects and getting higher quality fish is really the key to getting your fishing experience high faster. For fishing level 5, you get Fisher, which I chose, or Trapper, which has to deal with crab pots. And for level 10, you can get Angler or Pirate if you chose Fisher, and you can also get Mariner or Lure Master, which are back to crab pot stuff, which I never really did anything with. So the last skill is Combat, which is accessible at the same time you get the ability to mine. It's pretty simple, just kill stuff. Everything you kill gives you a set amount of experience. And in general, the harder things are to kill, like ghosts and mummies, give you more experience, so the skeleton mines are really good at combat experience. This is a breakdown of experience from each enemy. Dust sprites give you the least. They're on the ice floors of the regular caves. And iridium bats, actually, which I thought it would be the serpents. They give you 22, when everything else in the skull mines gives you 20. And finally, at level 5 combat, you can choose Fighter or Scout. I went with Fighter. And at level 10, you can choose Brute or Defender, or you can choose Acrobat or Desperado, based on which one you chose. And that's going to be all the skills that you need to unlock.